first quarter, did you?
I did not.
Okay.
I had a feeling. I had a feeling. I did. But speaking of that first quarter, when this team was down 21, what were you telling the guys in the huddle, particularly in that first, in between the first and second quarter, where things just shifted and clicked?
Yeah, just somehow, some way, we stayed together, not separate. We'll figure this thing out by the end of this game. And so I give our guys a lot of credit for taking that approach. We tried to find solutions together, and we did. And that's the growth that you want at this time of the year, too. I've seen so many games like this, back-to-back. Energy was not very high at the beginning of the game, and you lose that game because you just kind of give up and give in. And this group did not do that tonight. Give a lot of credit to the guys who started that second quarter, who finished the first quarter and gave us a lift. And that just kind of propelled us, gave us some momentum, some more belief. But what an effort overall to stay together.
At halftime, Royce, and even on the walk-off line, you both credit the defense and the defense helping fuel this offense. What defensively did you see the group change that allowed you guys to get going and to get that back into the pace and in transition that opened up things?
Yeah, the good thing is we were able to go into that toolbox and use some zone, use some pressing a little bit, and force some turnovers, disrupt their rhythm, and that gave us a chance to get out in transition. We were making shots tonight. The ball was being sprayed all over the place, and so very unselfishly, and we got rewarded for that. But it started with us changing defenses and finding a solution and finding a way.
You said about you guys were making shots and all over the place, but after the first quarter, you guys were 5 of 14 from 3, and then it just took another life of itself. What did you see, and what was your reaction to, and when did you know that, oh, from downtown, it can definitely be a threat?
Yeah, that was part of that conversation in the huddle, that continue to stick with what we talked about at the beginning of the game, that this is an aggressive-based team. If we continue to drive the basketball and create for others, we'll have opportunities. I thought they made shots early, and so was trying to encourage our group not to get discouraged. They were going to make shots. Hopefully that was going to regress to the mean, which it did. And so we stayed with it on both ends of the floor.
You've said you've seen games where you can start like this, but it's rare, I mean, to see a team hit 11 three-pointers in a quarter, even if it's practice or what have you. When did you, I guess, feel like, all right, the way they play defense, the way they kind of collapse on things, that you would have those kind of open looks?
Yeah, we talked about it as a group, whether it was through film, the conversation that we had. It was, you know, some of these teams all have identities, how they're going to play. We knew what the identity was, that we'd be able to create shots for each other. Now, can you continue when we didn't have success early? And so that's, for me, Brian, the best part of this game is that we continue to believe that we had solutions and we were going to figure it out together. So impressive.
Did I see a 2-3 out there for a while there?
It's that old school. That was for you.
That's Syracuse old school stuff.
Right, I told you that's part of training camp. It's not the first time we've done it. We've had it in our toolbox before. We've periodically practiced it. There were some games that we thought we were going to use it that I didn't use it. Tonight we needed to shift the momentum. We got them to miss some shots. And then when you're in the zone and a team misses shots, then that's to your benefit.
And how's Cam Johnson?
Yeah, so some cramping. So we'll see how he is, but some cramping, and that's why he couldn't finish the game for us.
Jacque, I believe they made 6 threes in the first quarter. So I guess what kind of was in the mindset switching to a zone where that would seemingly favor a team that would, you know, that was already shooting pretty well?
Yeah, Evan, you know me. I'll give you everything. You know, going into the game, there's some dudes we're going to allow to shoot the basketball. And, you know, Pat Williams was a guy that started. We didn't think he was going to start. Caruso was scheduled to start. And so we tested early to see if he was going to make shots. He ended up making 3 threes. We let Kobe White, a guy that we don't want to make threes, walk into 2 of those. And so that was just the beginning of the game. We made some adjustments after the first quarter, and we got rewarded for it.
Back to your guys' shooting. I think you were 7 of 22 from the field in the first, then obviously 11 of 16 from 3 in the second. In your coaching career, have you ever experienced a shooting turnaround that dramatic?
Wow, Eric. I've been part of some interesting games along the way. I'll tell you that much. To to string the threes together, I think, was extremely impressive. Not sure I can remember any game like that, and for you to come out winning and for you to start the way we did. My years are adding up, though, Eric.